Hello there, everybody. So this video was not planned at all. I think this is gonna be on Christmas Eve, and this video is also gonna be a little bit more janky because I didn't script any of this out. But I'm gonna be talking about something that is insane, and I don't think I've heard anybody talk about, which is Walmart made a rom-com. Yes, I'm not joking when I say that. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. Go on to the Walmart YouTube channel and look at it, dude. Walmart made a rom com called Add to the Heart. It's on their YouTube channel. No, the reason I heard about this was because I turned on my Roku TV. I turned on the TV and I have a Roku TV. So and it says new rom com by Walmart. So they have it on the Roku channel that you can watch for free, or you can watch it on YouTube. So it's just so strange. And at first I was like, "There's no way." And so then I started watching it, and it's so strange. Another strange thing about it is the fact is that it's in 23 different parts. I don't know why. And each part is only like, I think each part's like a minute and a half to like 2 minutes. Sometimes the longest ones are like 3 minutes, okay? So, and I don't know why they spread them across 23 different parts. Like, why not just put it into one short film and just post it? I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. And the whole reason they did this was because it's a big ad for Walmart, because it's a shoppable series, So it's like when you're watching the series, they mention products in the series and they're like, oh, you can go onto Walmart and get these products. So it's weird. So I was like, okay, I have to do something about this. Walmart making a Christmas rom com. Like, it's so weird to think because I literally always joke about this. I remember I had a joke. I was like, "Oh, wouldn't it be funny if Walmart had their own streaming service and they started making content?" And now it's actually happening, dude. Dude. This is just like you guys remember when KFC made that like the short film that was like a Lifetime movie parody with Mario Lopez as Colonel Sanders, dude. It was so strange. Just, it's this is like Walmart trying to make a Hallmark rom com movie. Okay, so and here's the thing. It's short. It's not a full movie. I didn't watch all the parts, but I think it's probably like 20 something, maybe 30 minutes. I don't really know. But here's another thing about it is that so what I plan to do for this video is I was gonna watch the whole thing, then I was gonna review it, and mind you, I tried to watch, but I couldn't get through this thing. It was so boring. It was so boring. It was. I tried to give it the benefit of the doubt, because most people don't like rom coms. I do. I have a sucker for rom coms. I'll like, when I'm scrolling through Tubi and you see those cheesy Christmas movies, I try to watch them. I watched one time and I liked it. So it's like, I'm the perfect audience for this. I like rom coms and I like Christmas movies. I like Christmas. So I started watching this thinking, okay, maybe it's by Walmart, so maybe it might not be good, but maybe it'll be funny. No, it wasn't even that. Like, it wasn't even memorable. It's just forgettable. Like, it's just really forgettable. I'm gonna try to tell you the plot here, but I don't know the full plot because I got to part like 10, and I just checked out. Like, I don't want to finish this. What I did watch was that the main character's name is Jessica, and she lives in the city, and she works for this one lady named Claudia. I think she's like her assistant or something, and something like that. And then she has this roommate. I don't even remember his name, to be honest with you. I don't remember his name. He has his roommate, and she's also dating this guy. And like the first scene is like she's like talking on with Claudia about something. Oh yeah, she's gonna like house sit for Claudia, her boss, and then she like goes out to like the terrace or whatever it's called. I don't know. And like her boyfriend is like proposing to her. She's like, oh my god. She's like, I don't know yet. I don't know. She's like, I don't know. Thinking about it. It's like, and the first thing is they've only been together for 6 months. Why are you rushing this, dude? That's a little bit much. Okay, don't rush things. Don't rush things. Okay. So she's like, no. Let me think about it. And then she goes and to like talk to Claudia about I don't know. I don't even remember. And then there's this scene where they're like talking with this client about lights. They're like, "Oh, look at this light. It's good." I don't know exactly what she does. I know she's an assistant, but I don't know exactly what she does. Okay. And then the roommate's there. The roommate guy doesn't really have much of a personality. I mean, I he's just like he's just like the roommate, and I feel like he's just a stereotypical like gay roommate. Like it's pretty much a stereotype at this point. It's literally a stereotype, dude. All he does is just like, stay funny. He's supposed to be like the comedic, like, I don't know, the comedic guy. I'm trying to come up with, I forget what the word is. Yeah, but he's supposed to be the guy throwing out the one-liners. They're not really that funny. Okay, I mean he can be sometimes a cool character. He can be a cool character sometimes, but most of the time he's just throwing at saying cheesy jokes and just being there and stuff like that. Okay, so then she goes there, and then her mom calls, and her mom's like, "Oh, are you gonna come home for Christmas?" She's like, "No, I have to house sit for Claudia." But then something happens where Claudia's going to the city, and I guess they can't house sit anymore. So then she's like, "Oh, you know what? For maybe I can go home for Christmas." And then her roommate's like, "Oh, I'll go with." Well, no, her roommates are gonna go to like Miami with a bunch of his like friends and something. And then like when they get to the airport, I'm already forgetting the plot, and I literally just watched it like not even an hour ago, dude. I'm already forgetting it. They go to the airport. I know she meets like friends one of her friends that's there. One of her like old high school friends that they don't like, whatever, okay. But like the her roommate ends up getting on with her because I guess his flight's canceled. So then he's like, okay, I'll just go back with you to your hometown, okay? She's like, but I don't want to go back to my hometown. But then she's like, you know what? I guess I have to. And also, she's like, she doesn't really want to say like her boyfriend calls her, and he's like, blah 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 blah, Christmas stuff. And then she doesn't know if she wants to say yes or not. So they get there, they get to the town. She loses her bag and stuff like that. So then they go out there. They're oh yeah, they're getting like a ride, and then the guy's like, "Oh wait, you're Jessica Miller." Yeah. Oh, and you know what's also weird? Like the dialogue's kind of weird because I remember there was a one scene where when I was talking about the lady, like Jessica Miller, the main character, goes into the airport. Her bag's missing, so then she goes up to one of the ladies. Then one of the ladies who's working there was one of her old, like, I guess enemies from high school. And she's like, "Oh, blah blah blah, you from high school, I remember you." And it's like, oh, that's kind of weird. I mean, it's wooden dialogue. What do you expect? What do you expect? It's written by Walmart. You think they hired the best screenwriters ever? No, they did it. Okay, this is filler content. This is basically like a soap opera. Soap operas are filler content for the commercials. Okay, so blah blah blah. They get there. They get to the town. The rideshare drivers, like, I guess they're one of her old art teacher. I don't even know. I don't know what it has to do with anything. And then the next episode is like, oh, like it shows her mom, and her mom's like changing a flat tire, and then this other guy's like, "Oh, do you need help?" And then she's like, "No." And then they get coffee. She gets coffee from this little stand, and it's like, "Oh, love," but he has a son and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know. So basically, take every single rom-com cliche, put it together, and then that's what you have here. Okay, that happens. Then Jessica and her roommate get to the house. You know. Well, oh no 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 no. They go to Walmart. They go to Walmart. Oh yeah, I forgot. So this is the Walmart scene. I almost forgot about that. The most important part, the Walmart thing. So they go to Walmart. She's looking for something, and she knocks over, I don't know. This is the weird part. Like, she knocks over this cardboard cutout, this employee, and the employee shows up. And she's like, "Can I help you find something? Maybe this or love or I don't know, whatever." She's like, "What?" And then she like runs in. She just happens to coincidentally runs in to one of her old high school crushes. And he's like, "Oh, how you doing?" But then she's like, "Oh," but then she turns to her roommate, her gay roommate. She's like, "Oh, this is actually my boyfriend." And like he's like, "Okay, blah blah blah," and he's like, he's like, "Do you need to ride back?" So then they ride back, and then everything's all awkward. They get home. The she go Jessica goes into her room, and then Jessica's mom explains to the other roommate like their history. I guess he stood her up when she was in high school. Yeah, I guess they're still holding that. They're still holding that grudge. That I don't even know how old they are, but like years and years later, okay. And then I think what's the next scene? Oh yeah, the next scene's like in the park. That's all I got, okay? That's all I got. So because there's so many parts. There's 23 parts. I ain't about to watch this thing. I ain't about to watch all this. Just maybe I might like just to do it, but it was so boring. It was just like so like by the books numbers. Like the way it was shot, I don't know. It looks fine the way it was like shot. Like it, I don't know how much of a budget they had for this. I don't know. I mean, they probably didn't have too much budget, but I mean, it looks fine. They had like an airport scene. You know, it looked okay. And like the town and the about area it looks pretty nice, and like the beginning part where they're in the apartment, it looks nice. It looks pretty nice. Like it was pretty well shot, like just your average movie. But that's all I can say about it. It's like it was average. Like I was gonna try to make a whole thing reviewing it, but it's just like average. Like watching bad movies can be fun, because if it's so bad that it's good and it's funny, then you can have a lot to get on there. But if it's just like average, there's just nothing there. Okay, but I still wanted to make this video and talk about it, because it's like I don't hear anyone talking about this. It came out, I think, 2 weeks ago at this point, and I don't hear anybody talking about this. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this. This is probably all over the place, but yeah, Walmart made a rom-com, and it's just a one big commercial. I wonder if they're gonna make more stuff. I wonder if this is gonna be the case where companies are like companies that don't usually get into media, like, are gonna start making movies. Like, I wonder if like freaking Target, or like I don't know what, O'Reilly Auto Parts is gonna make a rom com about two people meeting in their store. I hope not. If that's the case, I'll definitely see that. But okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure subscribe if you want to. It doesn't matter. You can subscribe if you want to, or you don't have to subscribe. It really doesn't matter. Hope you've been enjoying these Christmas videos. I've been having a lot of fun making them. See you later, okay? Happy holidays.